never believed in curses. Not until the doll. Her name was Emily. My daughter Lily adored her. She carried Emily everywhere, held her at the dinner table, tucked her into bed, even whispered secrets to her. At first, it was sweet. Then the blinking started. Lily found Emily at a flea market. She was old, too old. A porcelain doll, her dress yellowed with age, her painted lips cracked. But Lily saw her and fell in love instantly. "Please, Mommy, she's special." The vendor, a frail woman with cloudy eyes, smiled as she handed over the doll. "She belongs with your little girl now," she murmured. Something in her voice made my stomach twist. That night, Lily refused to sleep without Emily in her arms. I should have taken her away then. I should have burned her. It started subtly. One evening, I was tucking Lily into bed. As I pulled the covers up, my eyes flicked to Emily, propped up on the pillow. And for just a second, I could have sworn. Her eyes closed. I froze. My breath hitched. Dolls don't blink. I leaned in closer, my pulse hammering. Emily's glassy blue eyes stared back at me, unblinking. I shook my head. Maybe I was just tired. But something about that doll made my skin crawl. A few days later, things got worse. I'd leave Emily on Lily's shelf and come back to find her sitting on the bed. I'd put her facing the wall and return to see her turn toward the door. Once, I swore I heard teeny footsteps shuffling across the floor at night. But the worst part? Lily started talking to her. Not just innocent, childlike chatter, but whispers. Low, hushed conversations in the dark. One night, I cracked the door open and heard Lily whispering. "But I don't want to, Emily." Sie längste. Then Lily let out a trembling breath. "Okay, I promise." My blood ran cold. I woke up that night to a sound. A scratching noise. Like tiny fingernails dragging across wood. I sat up, my heart pounding. The room was dark, the house silent. I turned to my bedside table. Emily was sitting there. I hadn't put her there. Her tiny porcelain hands rested on my blanket. Her lips, those tiny painted lips, seemed to smile wider. I grabbed her and threw her across the room. She hit the wall with a sickening crack and slid to the floor. But as I stared at her, she blinked. The next morning, Lily was furious. "Why did you hurt Emily?" she snapped, clutching the doll to her chest. "Sweetheart, she's just a doll," I said. Lily shook her head. "No, Mommy. She's real. And you made her mad." That night, I locked Emily in the attic. I should have thrown her away. I woke up gasping, my sheets soaked in sweat. In my dream, I was paralyzed in bed. The room was dark, except for a faint glow from the corner. Emily was there. Standing. Not sitting, not leaning, but standing on her tiny porcelain feet. She blinked. Then she grinned. And she started walking. The sound of her tiny feet tapping against the floor sent ice through my veins. She crawled onto my bed, climbed onto my chest. Her tiny hands pressed against my throat. I couldn't move. I couldn't breathe. I woke up gasping, clawing at my neck. The door to the attic was wide open. Emily was gone. I ran to Lily's room. She was sitting up in bed, staring at me. Emily was in her lap. She said you were mean to her, Lily murmured. My hand shook. Sweetheart, please give him a doll. Lily's grip tightened. No, Mommy. Her voice was different, flat, emotionless. Then, in the silence, Lily blinked. Once. Twice. But not like a normal blink. Her eyes closed at different times. One after the other. Just like Emily's. My breath hitched. And then, Lily smiled. A wide, too perfect smile. Emily's smile. It's okay, Mommy. Her voice was a whisper now. Emily says I don't need my old body anymore. I lunged for her, but Lily screamed. The lights flickered. The walls shook. And suddenly, everything went black. I don't remember passing out. But when I woke up, the house was silent. My head throbbed. My hands felt wrong. Small. Distant laughter filled the air. I turned. My body felt stiff, unnatural, and saw myself standing in the doorway. Not me. Lily. Or something wearing Lily's body. She looked down at me and smirked. Don't worry, Mommy. Her voice was mocking now, filled with childish amusement. I'll take good care of your body. She turned and walked away. I tried to scream, but no sound came out. Because I wasn't me anymore. I was inside the doll. And as Lily walked away, she didn't look back. But I swear, for just a second, she blinked.